What's going on, team? It's your boy G, and today we're gonna be talking about House of the Dragon episode 4. This is our recap, man. To get things started, Rhaenyra's gotta play matchmaker, bro. That's how we start the episode, and it was a good opening. I'm not gonna cap, because we got to see a David versus Goliath moment, and we just got to see what it would be like when Rhaenyra is the most powerful person in the room. We got to see a real personality that, you know, we see in other moments, but it was cool to see that with a lot of people around. And we also get to see Daemon finally make his return from the war with a fresh new haircut and a whole lot of swag, bro. Now, I'm not gonna cap, bro. This was the most freaked out episode, and Targaryens are gonna Targaryen. I'm not gonna focus too much on that just because I feel like there's a lot more to the story than what essentially happens. In this episode, we get to see the frustrations from the king from multiple aspects, because not only do we got Rhaenyra sneaking out with her uncle, doing things she shouldn't be doing, at least in the realm's eyes, that if she was a guy, nobody would have batted an eye. But I feel like we got to see the real reason why Rhaenyra doesn't want to marry, and that is because she really got PTSD, man. She got to see her mother go through so many pregnancies, lose so many babies, and ultimately lose her life, and now she expected to go down the same path. It's tough, bro. It's tough. And because the king doesn't want to put his daughter in a predicament that she, you know, doesn't really want to, now he's had his hand forced by not only Corlys, but because Daemon took her to the brothel and they got seen, that perception is out there that she's no longer a maiden, so they're basically out of options. Now, whether or not they're gonna be able to finesse this marriage with Corlys' son, or if Rhaenyra ends up taking this Plan B potion, we're gonna have to wait and see if it actually works. But this joint is finna get mixy. Now, I feel like we finally got into the game this episode, which is one of the things I love the most about originally Game of Thrones, and with the hand getting his pockets ran by the king for basically telling him the truth, things will get even more crazy, because this man Otto has served 2 kings and has the most influence in the kingdom besides King Viserys. And King Viserys is, you can tell his rule is not based on action. It's only been words up until this point. So however they get down now, things are gonna get interesting. Now, the person that I feel like took the biggest leap from a development standpoint was definitely Alicent, because we got to see her start to grow into herself. This is the episode she wasn't pregnant anymore. She had her kid, so now she got 2, one being Aegon, and then they just had a baby girl, and she's stuck in between the place of her trying to be not only a friend to Rhaenyra, but now she's also the queen, and then technically her stepmom. So their relationship has been rocky ever since King Viserys named her as the next queen, but we get to see them sort of make up in the midst of Rhaenyra lying to her face. So I'm interested in seeing when she's going to flip that switch, when she's going to actually start playing the game and picking sides, because we got to see what makes her snap, you know what I'm saying? Because it's got to be something. I feel like she's definitely a sleeper agent right now. Like, once we get into the next time skip or in a future episode, we're going to start seeing her true colors, because up until this point she's just been following orders. Now that she's the queen, she can actually start taking her power back, you know, because the king ain't gonna be here forever, man, because that man is basically a living corpse. I felt bad for her this episode, just because exactly what Rhaenyra fears is what Alicent is living in her everyday life, just pushing out heirs, and that's a wild life to live, man. But other than that, we're pretty much back to square one. Lines have been drawn, and we're just waiting for the fall. So let me know what you guys think of this episode, anything I missed. I definitely had a longer conversation about this with the homie Chris on the podcast, so definitely check out Why I'm Geek Show for a deeper dive into this episode. But I'm gonna head up out of here, man. If you like this video, man, hit that like button down below for your boy, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I'm gonna holler at y'all in the next video, man. Y'all be easy, you know the vibes. Always keep growing, stay going, speed boy G, and I'm gone. Peace.